Welcome to Taurus, your in-depth weekly astrology overview and zodiac forecast for week commencing the 1st of June for the ascendant, the sun, or the moon. Going to share the big themes of the week ahead first of all, then on screen is your event chart. I'm going to unpack that for you. It always provides an important backdrop. I'll then go through each of the key influences in detail. At the end of the video, you'll have a clearer picture of what's upcoming in terms of your energy, work, relationships, or finances. I'm astrologer Patrick Arundel. A very warm welcome. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so to help it to continue to thrive. But please also click or tap the bell notification symbol. You may find yourself thinking very much about balance in the books as you come into this new week because of the potent energies of the full moon, which came at the end of last week, but still provides a backdrop for the next upcoming fortnight. But Mars in your sign could also see you being a bit more impulsive. What's that about? But also, as the week begins on Monday, Mercury, planet of communication, moves into the nurturing sign of Cancer for 10 long weeks. What's that going to mean for you? Mercury can struggle in Cancer. What's the significance? Now, we are going to have the Sun and Saturn forging an excellent link early in the week, but as Mercury moves forward, it forges a really challenging one on Thursday with the dreamy energies of Neptune. I'm going to unpack that for you too. So on the screen now, Taurus is your event chart. As ever, we need to be mindful of the players in your sign, Mars, also your ruler, Venus, and Venus is in a square with Saturn as we come into this week. So it's possible that last week you did discover that maybe someone wasn't quite as aligned to you as you would have liked, and that might have been very disappointing. And the reality of that situation could really be hitting home. However, Mars in your zodiac sign does give you a lot of thrust, but that was involved in that full moon at the end of last week, which for you was in the 8th house. Now, Sagittarius energy can be the truth seeker. It can also be about knowledge, but I think the 8th house can be about shared finances or long-term money, such as savings, shares, can be to do with property and also business. But because Mars was in a challenging angle to the moon, if there is something that you really want, it could be even a big ticket item, you may find it very hard to resist this week. But if you do need to think about things, Mercury's switch out of its first home sign of Gemini into the nurturing Cancer is intriguing because for you, that's the 3rd house. And through to the 9th of August, you could find that there's going to be a lot more conversation with people in your immediate community or people you have an emotional connection to, such as siblings or neighbors. But Mercury in a water sign can struggle a little bit because Mercury likes detachment, coolness, and clarity. And the more emotional energies of Cancer can make us feel a bit more subjective about our ideas. So it's something to be mindful of. Mercury will also go retrograde as the month of June comes to a close. So I'm going to summarize those 4 areas of work, energy, relationships and finances next, Taurus. But just to say, you can now order your personal horoscopes and get 3 for the price of 1. I've reduced it. It used to be 2 and 30% off. Please see below for more. And if you've yet to watch your June monthly forecast, that's on the screen. Your Mars in Taurus 6-week forecast on the screen. If you'd like to work with me one-to-one, please see my testimonials below. And if you've yet to sign up for your free daily written horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see that below too. So when it comes to your professional situation, if you are working in an environment where you feel you're transforming your connection to the world, you feel rewarded, or you feel your value as a person is being emphasized, I think it's going to continue to be a very positive time. However, if you're in an environment where you don't feel valued, you're not paid properly, and maybe there is also some backbiting, I think that's going to be highlighted even more with the square between Mercury and Neptune on Thursday. So you could find yourself looking around at other alternatives as Mercury moves deeper into Cancer, because that's really going to give you more impetus to think about how your environment is and whether you're enjoying the connection with people around you. As far as your energy is concerned, Saturn being in that 12th house and challenging your ruler on Monday suggests if there is a relationship which isn't working so well for you, that can deplete your vitality. And that potential to feel drained is going to be amped up by Thursday, I do feel. However, when it comes to your financial situation, it just depends on your unique circumstances, of course, but you may be in the mood to splash out on something you've long wanted. But if your finances are a little bit out of sync between everyday expenses and being able to just put something aside or just be mindful of your future needs, that could be something that you do grapple with too. And as far as your romantic situation is concerned, well, I can say that June could turn out to be actually very, very good. And there's going to be evidence of that as soon as week 2. Well, I can't wait to tell you about Venus's beautiful conjunction with Jupiter, the two planets of fortune, suggesting one conversation could prove to be particularly fortunate over the next 2 weeks. It's been a pleasure being with you. All the best. Have a great week and goodbye for now.